What's up, everyone? Welcome to my channel. So, this reading is for the Crab Gang, all my Cancers, all my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Cancers, and all my cross-stalking Cancers. That's just someone who knows a Cancer who's here to see what's up. So, what's up, Stalker? I hope you get all the information that you're looking for. Hope that everyone does, actually. So, we're going to get right into it. We're going to start off with an Oracle Cancer. Let's see what we have for you. Thank you for tuning in. Much love to each and every single one of you. I hope you all are doing well. Again, nature, heart chakra. This is get outside. Get in touch with nature. Take a deep breath in through your nose and exhale through your mouth a few times consciously and be aware that you're doing it. Take in the outdoors for every little bit that it's worth and enjoy the moment and be in it. All right. It's a way to ground yourself. Imagine yourself having a root that goes straight down into the middle of the earth from your feet when you're standing on the ground, and it grounds you. It helps steady your energy. Happens quite fast, actually. So try it. Step outside. Imagine yourself as a tree rooting into the ground, right? And take deep conscious breaths. And all I mean when I say conscious breaths is just you are aware you're breathing. You're holding it in. You're aware. You're making yourself do it. You know, breathing's one of those things that we just do. You know, this is when you take control of it and you start taking deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. Outside. All right, Cancer, get out of your shell. Just saying. I'm just saying. Hey. 3 of buckets and the 6 of stencils. That's a good friend circle of equal give and take. I like that energy. I like it. All right, messages for Cancer. I've already shuffled these like a bazillion times, but the 9 of stencils. Look at that, 9 of stencils. Ace of buckets in the middle representing you. It's in reverse. I have the 10 of brushes. 4 of buckets. The street artist in reverse. And the tower. All right, in the middle representing you is the ace of buckets in reverse and the street artist in reverse. All right, this is being away from someone that you love because of differing points of view, social points of view. Like opinions do not mesh very well here. Like it's having different political standpoints and things like that. And it's, let me clarify this ace of cups in reverse, the 8 of spray cans. Feeling like your hands are tied. This is how it is. Like if you're gonna be like that, you're gonna be like that. You know what I mean? But also, once you change your perspective of the whole situation, your hands become untied. You know, it's not that tight. Your hands aren't bound that tight. In the past, we have the 9 of stencils and the tower. It's you've gone through some stuff where you feel like you are very independent, financially stable within your own self. It may have come across in a way like it may have been a hard lesson to learn, like you may not have wanted to, but you're forced to do it on your own in this manner. Let me clarify. To the 4 of spray cans. All right. Sitting a wall, 2, being tired and fed up and just being like, self, I have to do this myself. I have to pay for this myself. I have to take care of this myself. It sucks. But once you start getting into it, it becomes like normal ritualistic routines, you know, that you just end up doing. Okay. Um, the 10 of brushes and the 4 of buckets. I feel like there's a heavy rejection vibe on the table. All right, someone is just not around, and the 4 of buckets is it's not accepting any offers, and being drawn away from the situation. The 4 of swords too. It's just like hitting a wall and being drawn away. And 10 of brushes. It's kind of very stressful for you. The mama of stencils, but that's I was thinking of the 9 of coins right here when I pulled the card, and it's the mama stencil. So that's tapping into your heart space and being like the ultimate working parent. You may not have children, but it's just taking care of everything that needs to get done and taking care of yourself too, self-care, you know? So with the 9, you know? So this is, I feel like it's like, it is, I don't know if it's single, but it's not having the emotional support there and feeling like something's missing. You're financially stable, but something's missing. So, okay, so moving on, let's move on to them and their side of the story. This deck represents them and their side of the story. And when I say them, it can mean a lot of different people. It's whoever you think of when I speak. The Wheel of Fortune, you feel as though it's happening to you, not for you. All right. Again, it's like an ouch feeling, like they're not there, and I feel like you feel like they're doing this to you. To the 7 of coins, and like you've put time and effort here. The 9 of cups. This person, I feel like they're good being by themselves. They're like happy. They seem content. The 8 of coins, they're probably just like focused on them, studying in their manifestations. Ace of wands, 7 of wands. Standing up for what they believe in, and then the devil in reverse. Ooh. I feel like it's going back to like bad ways. So you could have like turned this person off in some sort of way, and they're like going back to old ways. Going back to old ways. They're gonna focus on them and their shit and their manifestations, and I feel like they have like a studying kind of tone to them, so like a serious focus. This person takes their time. They're slow. Shit. I just all of a sudden I was like, slow the fuck down. They could be very business oriented. 10 of coins in reverse is 7 of wands. They're very business oriented. They're too much business oriented, actually. There's an imbalance of focusing too much on finances and not enough on like home situations and relationships. And I feel like they possibly could have a gambling habit. Something addictive like that. And like, yeah. They could definitely have an addictive behavior. They could have been very, very successful once and they got a taste of it. So, and it's hard to like something go that tasted so sweet, but it's like going sour on them fast. I want to say it's going sour on them fast. If I crisscross to the Empress in reverse too, that's kind of like bitchy mother vibes. To the Death in reverse, they're stuck on it. I feel like they have like this bitterness, like of like having a hard time growing. So it could be like having a hard time growing their finances and stuff like that because they're focused too much on it. And I know that sounds really, really counterproductive or something like that, or even if it just doesn't make sense. But it's like they're I feel like they one trick pony. Let's put it that way. They had something successful once, and now they're trying to beat it like a dead horse, and it's not like they're focused too much on this one thing, and it's kind of like gambling. It's gambling. It's not good. The King of Swords, that's a masculine and a feminine there, and it's kind of like they read body language. They may be trying to approach things differently by just being honest. I love the King of Swords. Like he reads body language, personality types. Like, um, he's honest. He doesn't lie. Like, and it's to the Four of Wands, and so I feel like this is also a person who like they're very honest with themselves, and it's a person like you can see yourself with. You know what I mean? The Ace of Cups was in reverse, but you're not with them. But you could see yourself marrying them. Hmm. Seven of Coins. You put time and effort into it here. I don't know. Fucking toughy, huh? The Tower in reverse. You may not like it, but it is what it is. The thought of marrying them's gonna die. So the Ace of Cups, there it is. Upright, though. That's good. This person, they're realizing that they need to focus a little bit on love, higher vibrations, because they're focusing too much on greed and gambling. They're too much all up in their head. They're realizing that they're overthinking everything, thinking it's gonna be way worse than what it actually is. That's probably why they're losing money. Like they could be focused on like love, right? And like how bad it's going and how it was good and now it's not, or something like that. And then like they notice that like their money's losing out or something, even though they're putting like a lot of time and effort into it. Shouldn't be, but I don't know. And they just notice that if they change their thoughts to a little bit more high vibration all the way around, get out of their head a little bit. Again, nines. So, yeah, nine of swords. They're overthinking every single thing. They're being a little bit bitchy, but they're trying to be honest with themselves. They're trying to just assess how to balance things out. I really do, because like I feel like they're fully aware of the love that's there and that they're ignoring it and that they're focusing on money. Um, it's funny too how this turned in this changed vibes, or this Four of Wands and the Death and the Tower. It changed vibes. It went from a gambling thing and getting it like a high off of something, right? And being like I can marry this and all this. Oh wait, no, and being like, oh no, they won, right? Being like I won on all this, so I'm gonna bet on it some more, and it's failing, right? Two, it turned into like you could see yourselves marrying each other and stuff, and then having a hard realization that it's got to kind of end and die out. But there's a clear, you're something, you're up in their head, yeah. It's like, okay, you had it in reverse and they have it upright. Like, I feel like they're very, very, I feel like they show it better that they're good. You know what I mean? But I feel like they are kind of, they're imbalanced. And they possibly have a gambling problem. I don't know. The Star in reverse. Self esteem. Low self esteem. They may not think that they're worth this kind of love. It's one of these things where they're probably beating themselves back down into whatever class that they feel as though they're worthy of. Like we as humans, like we ride these waves of success, and they could have been up high for a while. Now they're crashing down. You know what I mean? Instead of being the surfer and just riding the wave, and I feel like they're just plummeting through the wave and then the riptide. The Nine of Wands in reverse, and they can't breathe, man. They can't breathe. Two nines, 9 9, then a 7 10. These are steps. To the Two of Coins, they have a lot of shit they're juggling. I'm gonna pull one more and then we're done. Of course, the Ten of Wands and the Eight of Swords, 8 9 10, and 9 to the 10 of Wands. This is on my next episode of Snap. This motherfucker, they're ready to give. They're just done. They feel like their hands are tied on the situation. They don't know what to do. It's too overwhelming with them. So I feel like this is the life lesson for them to learn their own growth. They need to be honest with themselves and get out of their own freaking head. I'm starting to get frustrated with this because this is a person who's fully aware of what needs to change, but they're not. And they're being very stubborn and they're just like sitting here going crazy in their own head over the situation. Why do that to yourself? I just want to be like, I don't appreciate that. I just don't understand. Then they're coming across as a bitch and kind of like an asshole. So great, y'all love each other, but you love a person, not be with them, and it's probably better. Let's put it that way, because I don't know about this. Like, yeah, like I just want to be like, yeah, sure, I like the King of Swords, hubba hubba, but not in every situation. You know what I mean? Like, it all depends on the other cards that are surrounding it, and like it. So like it very well could be your type. You know what I mean? That's why there's love. That's why you got thank for them. That shit just doesn't come out of nowhere. But let's face the reality of the situation here. You know? All right. Excuse me. Let's get some advice. And this Three of Swords, yeah, you're just going to set up yourself for heartache. And I feel like this might turn into a violent one too. Like, you may not want to go here at all. The Ace of Spray Cans in reverse. Like, don't even talk to this person. Like, no communication. Because I feel like every time you do, it's going to end up hurting yourself, you know, breaking your heart a little bit, because there is that, but it's not, it's going to be disappointing every single time. The Five of Stencils, yeah, no. Like, don't. It's going to make you feel less than, poverty. The Ten of Brushes in reverse, you're going to be over it. Like, everything is just being like, you're done with this. Like, you're stressing yourself out, Holmes. I feel like you're fully aware, though. And it's not there, so, you know, good for you. Keep it that way, the devil. The devil? I'm playing Devil's Uno over here. It's something that's, you know, it has, I feel like, okay, look at this heart, right? On the TV. I mean, it's like being hypnotized by love, right? And love is a drug, and it can consume your mind, and it can make you, like, I don't know, like, get you addicted to it. And we do dumb things when we're addicted to shit, you know? Yeah. The Moon, the Seven of Spray Cans in reverse, the Chariot in reverse, the Magician in reverse. No, no, no. All these cards indicate no. Like, every single freaking one of them. Okay? Like, every single one of them. You'll get cheated on. There'll be no forward movement. There'll be an element that's missing. Like, it won't feel right. You'll feel out of place. I don't know. Like, look at this Moon card. She's falling out of there. She's falling out of the cherry. Like, it's not. No, I just don't find it being very appeasing. So I just want to be like, continue doing you. Don't stay away from this person. This is your advice. Like, period. Just stay away. All right. Do your own thing, because none of this is worth it. None of it. All right. All right, Cancer. I love you guys. I hope that resonated with you. Made you feel some sort of way. Much love. Peace.